everyone and welcome back to Meals by Mary. Moussaka. This is not a heavy restaurant moussaka, this is a simple Levantine version I grew up eating, and it's honestly so easy to make at home. Most recipes make it look intimidating, but it really doesn't have to be. I've kept this as simple as possible so you can make it any night of the week. So let's get into it. We will start with our star ingredient, the eggplant. After washing, I like to peel some of the skin. I find it a bit too tough even after cooking. You can peel it using a peeler or a knife, it doesn't matter as long as you can use it. Now cut it out into large cubes. Make sure they are large as eggplants usually shrink when they are fried, so we do want to save the texture and the size. That's why large cubes work perfectly here in this recipe. This is exactly the size that I'm looking for. Now what we're going to do here, and here's a trick for you, I'll put the eggplant chunks in a strainer and add a pinch of salt. This helps draw out excess moisture, which makes a big difference when frying. And of course, who wants a soggy eggplant? Now I'll put this aside and start working on the rest of our ingredients. We will need 2 onions cut into slices. This will give us a mild sweet taste. Then chop 5 cloves of garlic. It sounds like a lot, but once it cooks down, it just gives a really nice depth of flavor. Finally, peel and cube 2 large tomatoes or 3 medium-sized ones. Now let's start cooking. Add about half a cup of olive oil to your pan on high heat. Eggplant does absorb quite a bit, so once the oil is hot, fry the eggplant in batches, making sure they are in one single layer. Turn them until they are golden on all sides, then remove them. At this point, no need to add extra salt here, we already seasoned them earlier, so just place them on a paper towel to absorb any excess oil. Now in the same pan, same oil which already has all that flavor, add your onions. Cook them until soft and slightly translucent, not browned, then add the garlic. Give them a good stir for about 3 to 5 minutes, along with 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. Let them cook for a few minutes until fragrant. Now it is time to add the tomatoes. Let everything cook together. At this point, your kitchen will smell rich, garlicky, and slightly sweet. For this recipe, you'll find all the ingredients listed in the description box, so don't forget to check it out. After about 5 to 10 minutes, add the eggplant back in. Gently mix, you want everything combined, but still holding its shape. Just a small tip, when you stir your veggies, be gentle. We don't want to mash our veggies. Here's something not everyone adds, chickpeas. This is completely optional, but I really love the texture and flavor they bring. To deepen the tomato flavor, mix 1 tablespoon of tomato paste with half a cup of water and pour it in. Let everything simmer together and give it a quick taste test to adjust this seasoning. At this stage, everything should be soft but still holding its shape. This is exactly what we want. All in one pan, this dish is so easy to make and doesn't require any unrealistic ingredients. The last step is half a cup of mozzarella cheese. I believe Parmesan cheese would also be great here. Cover your pan and let everything simmer together for about 5 minutes. You can add some minced beef here if you want some protein in your dish. If you are enjoying this recipe, give this video a like. Now I will just garnish it with some parsley on top for a nice look. And that is it. This Levantine classic looks fantastic. I grew up eating it with warm toasted pita, and it's still one of my favorites. If you enjoyed this recipe, you'll definitely love my spinach rolls cooked the Levantine way. I'll link it for you to watch next. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any recipe. Thank you for watching Meals by Mary, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.